Okay, here we go. This is a quick little review on probably the best shave bowl and the most affordable shave bowl. I mean, you can get these things on Amazon for about $6 in the US, $8 Canadian, and they work great. Whether you're a new or experienced wet shaver, these things build lather great. These little ridges is actually a dog feed bowl, but works amazing for there's the back of it. Works amazing for wet shaving. It doesn't damage the brush. Like, you don't have to push down super hard, and you just swirl around here, and like literally in seconds you start building a nice good lather. And as you see in this video here, you're able to build tons of lather, enough for 4 or 5 passes. So it's fairly deep and just works amazing. As soon as you start swirling around, again, you don't have to push too hard here. So it's really easy on the brush, and works great. They come in a whole bunch of different colors, some funky colors. So right now when I did the order, they only had the white. In Canada and the US, they had a whole bunch of colors. So eventually I'll probably end up getting they have like a nice green and a blue that I like. But yeah, some of these are on some shave sites for $12, but it's the exact same thing. They're just marking it up a little bit. So I'll put the link in the description below for this, and let's get on with the video. It is silicone. It's collapsible, so it's great for because of like a little carabiner. I took it off, but carabiner for if you're traveling or you want to hook it someplace, on the inside of my drawer, kind of just hook it up there. It works great. Let's see. So the silicone, it doesn't hold the heat. That's the only thing. It doesn't hold the heat as well as a nice ceramic one would. But I mean, it's a little bit of a trade-off. It still gets really warm, and it does retain a little bit of heat. So we'll start out here, and again, I'm recording in my different washer because I made this video already, and then I went and I realized that it was the wrong aspect ratio, so because I had it turned sideways. So we're just going to do this part again. So obviously, I fill the bowl up with some hot water, and then fill the sink up, and then I kind of let it sit in the hot water. Obviously let this run a little bit more. Let it sit in there for a little bit, leave the brush in it, and then we'll come back and finish the second part. You'll see how this thing has an amazing lather right from the start. Okay, we're back. It's been 5 minutes. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I don't know if that's going to work too well, but we have our brush. Kind of squeeze the water out of that. Okay, then we have our bowl. And we'll just kind of put a little bit in there. Just a bit of water. Even there. Okay. So we'll do that, and I'm going to open up the soap. And I'm going to have to set up my mouth somehow. So let's figure that out, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you can see this. So we have get the soap. So it smells nice. Get a bit of water into the brush. So we're just going to take a wet brush and go for here for about a minute. Just kind of collecting, getting a little bit on the brush there. It doesn't take much, like just a little bit of soap. I don't know if this is the only soap I've ever used, so I don't know comparison to anything else. As I said, I'm definitely not a professional, lifelong techniques here. I'm just kind of showing how easy it is, even if you're a beginner. From whatever I've seen, a lot of people really like this thing. So I think that's enough in here. So you can see there, we got a bunch on the brush. And I'm going to take all of this here, put it into the bowl, as much as I can get. So now we have our bowl, we have a brush, and then watch how quick. There's a lot of water in here, so I don't know if you can see that. But it's like already, it's like bubbly and stuff, but already it starts making the foam. And you don't have to jam it in there and kind of wreck the brush. I'm using synthetic, so I don't know you know, I don't know if the synthetic is more durable to these ridges, but I'm not really pushing too hard there. I'm like, look at that. It's only been like a few seconds and we already have, so you can see there, a bunch already. So it's really bubbly still. It's not ready to go yet, but let's keep going. Just a little bit of water. The one drawback is that it does want to kind of go out the sides here. It would be nice if I was going to design it, I would make it a little bit deeper here, but I mean, it's not taking much. So, look, already tons. And now me, I used to just do a regular, you know, get the shaving cream out and all that, but this entire experience is just, it's nicer. The synthetic brush feels really good on the face. I know some people use the boar. I can't compare with those, but this is really good. So I don't know how long it's been. Just kind of going in a circle, and already, like, look at this. Like, see if we can see there. Like, that's really good. So it's still a bit bubbly. So we'll go, you know, I don't really know exactly what the best consistency is, but this stuff is, kind of looks like would come out of the shaving cream, and didn't take long at all. Like those little bumps there, they just agitated, you know. So nice. And maybe I'll turn it here. Kind of get it going. And there you go. Tons of lather. Like, that's enough for like four or five passes here. Like, it's crazy what we got here. I tried to scoop it all up. I don't even know if I can get it all in there. But let's see. So we go here. Look at that on the brush there. And then there's still like tons in the bowl. So very good. I mean, for $8 or $6, depending on, you know, if you're in Canada or the US, this is a good buy. And I've seen other bowls with, you know, ceramic bowls with ridges and swirls and all this other stuff. And this one is like, you know, it's perfect. You don't need to spend $30 on a bowl. I mean, technically you can just use a mug or something, but this just makes every time more and more you do it, it's just filling up with like great lather. So I'll put the link in the description with the right one. Maybe by the time you look at it, there'll be different colors. I would like to get the green one. They have a nice green, and there the blue. But so yeah, this is the, you know, the size of it, what's going on here. And yeah, if you like the video, hopefully I helped you. You know, I know people are looking and stuff, and it's regardless of what they say, it's a little bit expensive to kind of get into the you know, your upfront costs are pretty high. You got to get your, you know, your razor. I have the Merkur 34C here. That's like about 50, 60, $60. Then you got to get this brush here is about 30. You know, I'm talking Canada prices, but still 30. And then, you know, you got to get a soap, 10. And then, you know, I got like a few different kind of razors I wanted to try. So you do that, and then you're in there about $100, $80, $100, and if you can just, you know, get a nice bowl that is inexpensive and works great. Like this thing works awesome. So anyways, I think they say if you put it upside down and it stays. Oh, here, there's back in the picture, right? It stays. And that's supposed to be good enough. It's not coming out. It's not dripping out. So that's it. Hopefully this helped you, and let me know what your thoughts are. I've used this a few times, and so far the dimples haven't done anything to the brush. I think they would be easier on the brush than the other. When I had just a regular bowl, I thought I had to really push down into the actual bowl, and that kind of fanned out the what do you want, the bristles of the brush. And I think that would do more damage than just kind of, you know, gently going over. You're not pushing down hard. You're just gently going over the bumps in there, and it works amazing. So I got tons here. I'm gonna make this is part of another comparison video that I'm doing. So check that out between like you know, my old shaver that still worked well, and this, you know, the new safety razor, the double edge razor. So we're going to get back to that after I made all this nice. Like, look at that. Nice, I like it. Okay, like and subscribe, and maybe I'll link to the other video that I made. Stuff smells great too. So it's like barely, I've used it just like I think my 5th time, and I don't know if you can see there, the logo is still on that soap. I mean, this thing's gonna last like years. So anyways,